Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CVM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time. Frampton does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Very crazy movement today, price all over the place. And I will say now, from a presentation standpoint, this makes things a little bit trickier to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you were some sort of day trader, scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, and your plan was to buy and sell within 15 minutes, well then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. Yeah, from the highs, there has been a pretty big pullback. But from the grand scheme of things, the price does still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher low. And as long as higher lows are being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. That is a viewpoint that I'm also going to be talking about, everything from. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type perspective going into it. And just to offer up a little bit more context, I'm going to get rid of these lines here. Well, not get rid of them, but I'm going to adjust, but just move that line out of the way. And I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but again, just to kind of illustrate how I could, how I would still call this a bullish chart even after the pullback. Let's say that the price comes all the way down to this green line that I talked about in the video that I did on Monday, and then it gets down there, behaves like that, and begins to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis here on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have some lows right here. You'd have some lows down here, and then you'd have even lower lows, but we'll just use these three. So envision each one of those as some bootleg-looking stair steps. From the big picture perspective, what would you still have? Well, you would still have the overall stair steps continuing to progress in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. Again, I'm well aware that if you're some sort of day trader or scalper and you bought up there, then yeah, you do not care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from a bigger picture viewpoint. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price still has plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. So let's see if the price can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.